AI is mimicking human identity, and the Vatican is now actively fighting against this technological shift. For decades, the Catholic Church has maintained its traditions while the world changed around it. Now, as artificial intelligence mimics human connection, the Vatican faces a digital crisis regarding the nature of apostolic authority and its role in a tech-driven era. Cauldrons, this isn't just about factory robots anymore. Now, advanced algorithms can mimic human wisdom, empathy, and even the sacred word of God. This rapid tech shift creates a real anthropological crisis, directly threatening how we define human identity and the core of religious practice. As AI simulates human voices and faces, Pope Leo XIV warns that these systems can invade the deepest levels of human relationship. He cautions against surrendering human judgment to algorithms and automated systems. Tensions finally reached a breaking point, and things boiled over during a private, high-stakes meeting with the Diocese of Rome clergy on February 19. After the session unsealed the next day, newly released documents showed a pope deeply worried that the human spirit is fading in the modern age. Pope Leo XIV, the first American pope, gave his priests a blunt order: quit using artificial intelligence to write your sermons. This directive aims to preserve the authentic human connection essential to the liturgy. Pope Leo told priests to avoid using ChatGPT or similar tools when writing their weekly homilies. The Pope argued that human intelligence is at risk. He used a biological metaphor to prove his point, saying the brain needs regular exercise to stay functional, just like our physical muscles do when we train them through consistent, strenuous activity. He warned that unused muscles die. He argued the brain requires constant movement and effort to stay alive, much like physical training, to prevent intellectual decay. The Pope warned that we must exercise our intelligence to avoid losing this capacity. He cautioned against over-reliance on automated tools for spiritual tasks. Using AI to write sermons is just cognitive evasion. It lets preachers skip the hard work of thinking for themselves. The Pope also criticized how modern clergy use social media. He specifically attacked the pursuit of digital validation, telling priests to stop chasing likes on platforms like TikTok, warning against the temptation of seeking superficial online popularity over spiritual duty. Leo XIV believes religious work cannot survive the constant hunt for social media likes, arguing that spiritual authenticity is lost when chasing digital engagement. He claims social media algorithms ignore human depth, choosing instead to reward simple statistical patterns that keep users scrolling. The Vatican's upcoming encyclical focuses on the gap between information and faith. The Pope argued that while AI helps manage administrative tasks or communications, it cannot perform true ministry because it lacks the human ability to share religious belief. He stated clearly, and was the first that department to trouble time, and Pope Leo XIV argued that a real homily requires sharing faith, something artificial intelligence will never be able to do. He essentially rejects the notion that machine-generated text can hold any divine inspiration, viewing such technology as fundamentally incapable of true spiritual connection. Pope Leo XIV warned that by simulating human voices, faces, empathy, and friendship, AI systems do more than just interfere with information ecosystems. It is a fundamental shift. He argued these systems invade our deepest levels of communication, that of relationships between human persons. There is a growing, terrifying difficulty in discerning whether one is engaging with a real person or a sophisticated digital mimic. The Church has faced many crises throughout its long history, but AI changes the game entirely. Grant Kaplan from St. Louis University argues this profound technological disruption mirrors the massive structural shifts seen during the Industrial Revolution. 19th century machines replaced manual labor. Today, AI is changing how we handle intellectual and spiritual work. The Pope wants to protect the dignity of human labor and keep the human voice distinct from machines, ensuring spiritual messages remain authentically personal. Pope Leo XIV's stance. The Vatican is shifting toward regulation. Recent documents from various Vatican dicasteries demand that users, developers, and governments enforce strict controls over AI systems to ensure ethical deployment. We must ensure AI protects human dignity and helps people fulfill their actual purpose, rather than undermining our shared humanity. The Vatican argues that AI morality rests entirely on human decisions. Only people possess the true self-awareness required to listen to their own conscience and navigate complex ethical dilemmas. This affects our global society. This isn't just a religious debate, it is a warning about geopolitics and human nature, highlighting how morality in AI depends entirely on human choices. Pope Leo's claim that protecting faces and voices is protecting ourselves forces us to confront how AI impacts our shared human identity. We are facing a period where staying human matters more than solving technical problems. Letting algorithms control our thoughts, preaching, and relationships destroys our ability to act with real empathy and personal responsibility, fundamentally eroding the human essence of decision-making. Pope Leo XIV warns that AI can interfere with information ecosystems by simulating human voices and faces. A new Vatican document emphasizes that the morality of AI depends on human choices, calling on developers and governments to ensure technology promotes the dignity of every human being. This fight for human expression is just starting. As AI advances, we must decide if we can coexist or if machines will erase our identity. Subscribe to track the specific geopolitical shifts currently reshaping our world. We will keep analyzing these global power changes. Tell me in the comments, can I ever actually replicate human connection? Subscribe if you want to track how these specific technologies change our lives next.